Welcome back to Monetize Your Skills Academy. Guess what? We are actually going to achieve a milestone in this course with this particular module and lesson. As you know, there are two main phases in this particular lesson. And the first phase is the foundation, which covers the first 4 steps of the 7-step process. Once you have these 4 steps down pat, you can make a 6-figure income by monetizing your skills effectively. We've taken you now through the first step of discovering, then defining, and then designing. Now, to complete this phase and this process, you now will learn how we can deliver those products and programs that we have designed, because we have defined clearly who our market is. So module number 4 now is actually delivering. How do you launch your product, program, or service confidently to your tribe, to your market, to your ideal customer and client? Again, go back in the book to chapter 7 so you can be able to get some more deep dive stuff there. And there's some links that you might want to, follow along or research so that you can figure out what helps or what works for you, okay? Because there we recommend people that you can follow and learn from. We recommend some websites that you might want to check out, and that is helpful because we can't cover it all here, nor do we want to cover it all here. We don't want to overwhelm you. So what we want you to understand is monetizing your skills, right? That's really, truly all you need. These first 4 steps. The last couple of steps is just simply about scaling up. But if this is all you do, you can still potentially make 6 figures by monetizing your skills. So let's get into it, shall we? So step 4 or module number 4, again, we are dealing with delivery. Delivering. How do you launch your solutions in multiple modalities to your market? In other words, we want to promote and market our stuff. Then once this system and 4-step process is complete, you simply rinse and repeat. Create another product, create another program, create another service. If you want to enter a new market or create a new side hustle or side business, guess what? You go back to the beginning, discover, and then you define, then you design, and now you deliver. Rinse and repeat. And that's the process. Simply 4 steps. That's all you need. So let's go through this. What do we do to deliver? Now, here's some things you need to consider. Are you going to do online versus offline? Again, you know my mindset. It is best to have at least a hybrid model. I am one today to say, listen, online is trumping everything else. If you're not online, because here's the thing, you can be offline, but you don't have the prerogative not to be online. If you are not online today, you are leaving money on the table. Any university that's not online is leaving money on the table. They're being left in the dust, right? Amazon is taking over the marketplace. As we even see, from my book there, that Warren Buffett sold $900 million worth of shares in Walmart because Walmart is being blown away by Amazon. Amazon is fairly new compared to Walmart that's been in the market for a long time. Because this is the new economy. This is the digital economy that allows people like you, people like me, to be able to monetize our skills and get a piece of the pie. So I'm telling you that at a minimum, you must do offline and online, bare minimum. Okay? But you cannot say, I'm only going to do offline, because that's not the model that's been working effectively for us. Technology is moving. Technology is moving everything today. No matter what industry actually you're going, right? Education, academic industry, nonprofit sector, private sector, healthcare. I mean, come on. Every day they're creating something new, some new drugs, some new this, some new procedures, some new tools, some new whatever. It's all driven by technology. And so you have to learn to deliver these products and market it effectively. Facebook today is one of the, I'm getting ahead of myself. Facebook, though, is one of the best ways to market today. Facebook has over 2 billion users now. And it has everybody information. Facebook is better than Google when it comes to, the case can be made. Because when it comes to targeting, super targeting your ideal customer and client, Facebook can pin to the T this person with all their likes and dislikes and, and all the demographic and psychographics is all there in Facebook. So please make sure that you are mastering this stuff. Another thing you want to learn about now is platforms. where are you going to release your product or program? Now, when we say platform, we mean like your distribution channels, especially if you're online. So now these would include, if you're writing a book, Amazon is the bare minimum, right? Amazon is, again, tearing everybody up. So Amazon is a platform that helps you to launch your book. But not only that, but Amazon can also do videos, your DVDs, if you have those. Amazon is a platform to put those things on, right? If you're creating a hobby or physical product, you can sell them on Amazon. So that's a platform. But the book publishing is sweet because you have the physical book through CreateSpace, and you have the Kindle book, which is the digital book as well. They have Audible for your audiobook, right? And so you are really, you can do so many things when it comes to Amazon. Not only that, but if you publish a book through Amazon, it will also have other distribution channels that you can select when you're setting up your account and your book. So that's what we mean. And what other platforms? If you're doing online courses, well, let's go back to the book real quick. So you have Kobo, K-O-B-O. You have Barnes & Noble, right? Barnes & Noble, New Press. You have the Apple bookstore as well, right? You have CD Baby. You have Book Baby. You have Smashwords. You have Gumroad. All of these are platforms where you can put your book, whether it's physical and digital, to be able to make them available to the marketplace. Okay, let's talk about online courses now. Courses. There are so many platforms out there. First of all, you should have your own platform, which is your own website. No matter what you're producing, always have your own home base, because you don't own these other platforms, right? We know that many people have lost money, for example, even with Google. Google changed their algorithm, bam, you lose money. Even Facebook, as good as it is, still have a home base, meaning your own website, where you can host your product, program, or service. Because if you put all your eggs in these other basket and something goes wrong there, you don't have no control over that. So always, even though you might even be making more money through those channels, always still have your own shop, as it were, right? So courses. Udemy is one of the places where you can find a ton load of courses. The only challenge I have with Udemy is I don't like their pricing structure, right? Everybody's course is now like less than $50, right? It used to be back in the day that it could be whatever you wanted, $250 plus dollars. And so many people lost money there as well. You see what I'm saying? Why you need your own home base? Udemy, after a while, decided that they're just not going to have any high price course anymore. And people who are making six figures because their course was priced in the hundreds, now they lost a lot of money. But they couldn't do anything because they don't own Udemy. Udemy makes its own decision. But Udemy is still a place where you can put up your courses. We have Teachable. You have Kajabi, right? There's so many. Just type in again. Google is your best friend. Type in Google online course platforms and you will find so many others. Coursera. And by the way, when you go into the Monetize Your Skills webinar section of this website, what you're going to find? You're going to find in the courses webinar, you're going to find a list of all of these platforms as well. So there are many, many platforms to sell on out there if you want to just sell most anything. I mean, you have Alibaba, you have AliExpress, we have Shopify, you have so many other stuff out there, eBay, Etsy. All of these are platforms to sell and promote your products. If you are in the speaking space, seminar space, again, type in online seminar organization, speaking organization, but look locally, almost every association, your Chamber of Commerce and so forth, they all have speaking engagement. You can go to school and university and speak to them, but find a platform where you can speak on. Now, if you want to do podcasts, a good place to go is, again, iTunes Store. You will see all the podcasts on there. Get on one of these people's platforms. Like I've been on John Lee Dumas's podcast, Mind for Life, Ideas for Life, The Monetize You Show, Gail Turner Brown Show. So many other shows I've been on because of my book, by the way. My book gave me leverage and access to those particular platforms. If you want to use videos and webinars, right, there is Wirecast. There is, Webinar Jam. There's so many different things you can try out. GoToMeeting, online meeting, a whole lot of these different things. Just type in, again, in Google, your best friend, ask Google, and she will tell you what you need as far as platforms. So think of a platform as, okay, if you're delivering physical products, what stores can you get them into? If you're delivering Courses, what stores do you need to get them into? If you're delivering whatever, figure out what's the place where people can get access and consume that particular information. So next. So the top 3 areas to look at always: physical, digital, and immersion. What do we mean by immersion? Well, digital we already know, right? This will include MP3s, video streaming, anything along those lines. In other words, you can access it physically. This is your PDF that can be on your website, your membership site, whatever you have. But physical is just like this. This is a book, the physical book. You can have a physical product like your phone, a water bottle, right? Those are all physical products that you can create. But immersion has to do with experiences. This is where you can do tours, excursions, you can do seminars and workshops, speaking engagements, all of these different type of things. These are the immersion experience that people want to have. So you can do a weekend workshop. I've done one-day workshop. I have a book-to-business boot camp that I run, and we do, other courses like online profit mastery. These are all places where people can come and learn, and then they go out and implement. So those are the 3 things that you need to look at when you consider delivering your product. So I know I've gone through a lot there, but we're going to ask you those questions so you can finish up strong on this particular one. Let's continue. How people consume solutions. What are the ways that people actually consume? We've said it in many ways. I just want to repeat again for the sake of. They see it, they read it, they listen to it, they watch it, they touch it, or otherwise experience whatever your package thing is, your product, program, or service. These are the ways you have to think about when you're creating and delivering your products. How are they able to consume that information? So the medium for delivering now, your offers can be, again, online membership sites, hosting companies, simple, a one-page download, storage site like, again, Gumroad, you have eJunkie, different places, even Amazon S3, you can store stuff there. You can package your stuff, CDs and DVDs and different bundles. Well, CD and DVDs are going out soon too, right? But you can also have virtual experiences, webinars and different things like that. It can be printed in the form of books and other things. It can be shipped monthly as a membership experience, as a continuity experience. It can be live streamed online, live streamed on Facebook. Are you getting the idea? Live stream on YouTube, live stream in a private site, seminars, workshop, excursions, we've mentioned those. Or if you're doing coaching, one-on-one experiences or group experiences. So that's what we're talking about. So now, here are now your assignment and application questions. So please make sure you always write something. You can only benefit by making applications. So here we go. Which platforms are customers already using to consume similar products and offers? Which platform are your customers, where are they getting their information? Which ones are best for you now to deliver your products, program, and service? It all depends on what you're offering. You may not want to do them all. Like I said, if you use Kajabi, for example, that's a little more pricey than Teachable, for example. So you will have to pick and differentiate which one you want. There's Zenler, which is totally free if you're doing an online course. There's Udemy, but again, the problem with Udemy, not a problem, I'm not saying that. If you have a simple course for a few bucks, you can put it on Udemy very quickly, okay? My thing is, I don't choose Udemy. If this is the question here, I wouldn't choose Udemy for most of my stuff because Udemy does not do my pricing, and I want my stuff to be over $100, so I cannot use Udemy. But if I have a $50 stuff, I can put it on there, and I do plan to put something on there eventually. Now, what are the pros and cons of using each platform? I've just mentioned one: pricing, cost, expense. Some might have this feature, some may not have that one, different things like that. Like, for example, Amazon. Amazon is a great platform. As a vendor in Amazon, or as someone who sells books, I don't like Amazon for this particular part. Now, everything else is good. But Amazon does not share with me my customers' information. People can buy my book. I don't know who bought it. I want to know who bought it because I can continue market to them. But Amazon is smart. Now, are you also offering your deliverables on your own platform? Yes, so that's why I don't just sell my books on Amazon, because I don't know who these people are. I also sell it on my own website because I can collect their address and information and sell them other things. Now, are you delivering the best product possible? Now, don't be tied down by perfectionism. Try to get your stuff out there, but make sure it is good. That's why we say, who's going to edit your stuff? Who's going to design your stuff? Make sure you have a decent product. But good enough is good enough. Now, are you charging a fair price? Don't undercharge and don't overcharge, but charge a price where you will feel happy by receiving those contributions for your service. But don't be pricing your stuff. Let's say your coaching is worth $2,000. It does you and the client nothing or no good to be charging $100. You're totally underselling yourself in that scenario. Okay. Now, don't also be having a Toyota Echo and trying to sell it at a Rolls Royce or BMW price. Now, that is overpricing. You see what I'm saying? Are you leveraging other people's platform and third-party channels to further distribute your offers to as many people as possible? Are you doing that? So again, if you have a book, it does no good just to simply have it on Amazon. Amazon is the best, but put it also on Kobo, put it on Smashword, put it on BookBaby, CD Baby, whatever have you, Nook or Barnes & Noble. Put it on many different platforms because other people will be able to buy it in different places. Now, what other marketing strategies will you use to launch and promote your offers? If you go to our course creation training in the webinar section, you will find some marketing strategies. Marketing strategies generally overlap, but the basic thing about marketing is telling people word of mouth, but right now I would say Facebook should be your number one in trying to get marketing efforts done. Do Facebook by all means. Make sure in all you're doing in marketing at this moment right now that we're recording this, Facebook is the best place to start marketing and promoting your stuff. So again, that's it for this section. Remember, once you start delivering your stuff to the masses, you will see the money coming in. You have to be consistent, however, and you have to take action. You have to implement. This is the foundation for your six-figure business. These 4 steps. Discover. Then you define your market. Then you design a product or program or service to fit that market's need. And then now we deliver after you've designed this product or program or service that you have. Now it's time to deliver, to launch it out, to actually go out and serve the community with your thing, with your solutions, with your package, with your expertise, whatever you have. Deliver it to as many people as possible using different marketing strategies. And that, my friend, is how you monetize your skills and how you will be able to make a six-figure. If you want to go to the next level, then you have to continue listening and watching as we delve into phase number 2, which is ascension. We're going to teach you in the last 3 steps how to scale up. But don't let that stop you, because remember, all you have to do is rinse and repeat this part if you want to create more products, more services. But if you truly want to ascend, then I will see you in phase number 2, where we go into the last 3 steps of our 7-step strategy to monetizing your skills. All the best.